These ocean sharks are here to cause nothing but havoc. Here's a round of some of the scariest shark attacks you won't believe. Number 10. Monterey Bay Swimmer, 2022. 62-year-old Steve Broomer miraculously survived a shark attack that injured his leg, stomach, and arm. And to top it off, those wounds were all caused by a single bite from a great white shark that experts estimate was around 20 feet long. This was due to the intensity of the bites he incurred. The shark is one of the biggest great white sharks in the world. This transpired while Steve was swimming off Lover's Point in the city of Pacific Grove. He was rescued by 2 paddleboarders and a surfer who heard his cries for help. At first, they thought it was the usual bluff, since people had a bit of a habit of screaming for help when indeed they were being approached by dolphins. But the old man's screams seemed real, as he waved frantically, shouting, "Shark! Shark!" And there was a pool of blood surrounding him as proof. How the surfer and paddleboarders gained the courage to face this giant shark beats me, but they were able to come to Steve's rescue. According to his heroes, the damage was pretty bad and his bones were visible from his leg. However, most of the damage was on his stomach's front side. I guess the shark could smell Steve's precious meal and wanted a bite too. In a bid to save Steve's life, they managed to pull him to shore, where he received medical attention from the paramedics that were already on site. One of Steve's close friends disclosed that though his wounds were severe, doctors assured a long but smooth recovery. Number 9. 12-year-old girl is latest victim of shark attack, 2021. Imagine becoming the first fisherman in recorded history in Maryland to be bitten by a shark near the shore. That's not all. The bite was so fatal that the 20 wounds you received required you to get 42 stitches. That's the story of then 12-year-old Jordan Prushinsky. It was a normal day at Ocean City Beach for a girl who was on vacation with her family. Jordan went into knee-deep water as she was swimming and was later seen limping out of the water bleeding from her leg. At first, it didn't seem like an emergency until she saw blood everywhere. A wave had crashed. It felt like something ran into my legs like a horseshoe crab got picked up and ran into my legs. That's what I thought it was. So I ran out and found blood everywhere once I was out of the water. This she told to news reporters. According to her mother, other beachgoers conveniently an EMT and a nurse helped give Jordan first aid. Although they were unsure of what type of shark terrorized the little girl, ER confirmed that it was indeed a shark, as there was no other sea animal that could give such a bite. Apparently, there had been an uptick of shark sightings captured during shark patrols with helicopters and other beachgoers with drones. Away from Maryland, one residential neighborhood in Longboat Key, Florida, reported droves of sharks in the canals behind their homes. Yikes! Number 8. Plettenberg Bay Attack, 2002. Beaches in Plettenberg Bay in the Western Cape have been closed following a fatal shark attack. Unfortunately, the victims lost their life in the attack. National Sea Rescue Institute confirmed the incident. On their arrival at the scene, the body of an adult male believed to be a local man was located and recovered from the water. Despite the beach being closed down as investigations are underway, sea users, bathers, paddlers, sailors, and boaters have been requested to exercise caution following this fatal incident. Footage of the shark in question reveals it was spotted near the said beach just a minute after the reported attack. A hiker holidaying in Plet was on a hike in the Robberg Nature Reserve, which overlooks the sea, when he spotted what he believed to be a great white shark in the waters below the hiking trail and decided to take the footage. Number 7. Bloody Hammerhead shark attack on video during Shark Week 2019. Captain Blair Wiggins, the host of the TV show Addictive Fishing, has been hosting fishing shows for over 21 years and was the first person to ever put a fishing video on the internet. Other than his legacy as an adventurer on the oceans, he was able to film something he's never before, even after years of fishing across the world. During Fishing with Contest winners from Philadelphia, he films a hammerhead shark attack on video. It was during a free swimming tarpoon off Cape Canaveral, Florida, during Discovery Channel Shark Week. The fish isn't on a fishing line, and this ends with a bloody mess. Number 6. teen bitten while surfing in Florida, 2021. Doyle Neeson, 16 at the time, was surfing in New Smyrna Beach in Florida when a shark bit his arm. He was paddling about 500 feet off the coast trying to catch a wave when a 6-foot-long shark swam up and bit him in the arm. Witnesses said the shark was fairly small at about 6 feet. Thanks to the ocean rescue team, Nielsen received treatment and only needed 9 stitches. Funny enough, there was a photographer at the scene who was casually taking photos of the surfers. He just happened to catch the terrifying attack on camera, which he later uploaded to Instagram. New Smyrna Beach is known as the unofficial shark bite capital of the world, so the attack came as no surprise. The beach has an average of 9 shark attacks per year, although the attacks don't tend to be severe. Nielsen's was the 10th by that time of the year. Number 5. Shark attacks Mick Fanning at the J-Bay Open, 2015. How can we make a list without featuring one of the most iconic shark attacks in history? If winning 3 world surfing titles wasn't enough for Mick Fanning, he built his own legend as a finalist in the J-Bay Open when the shark struck and he fought off a shark attack in the middle of a competition in South Africa. The incident was captured on television. As Mick waited for his first wave of the final, a fin surfaced behind him. He noticed the shark at the last moment and paddled away, but was soon dragged off his board. To make the scene more dramatic, a wave then tackled Mick as he struggled to escape as the commentators, who were also shocked at this time, tried to explain what was happening. The live camera zooms out, and the water safety team pulls Mick into a safety boat. Mick escaped the wild shark attack with a broken leash only, not a scratch on his body. But the shock and psychological trauma have lasted forever. He says he still gets flashbacks of the incident. Number 4. Seal vs. Shark 2018. Sharks don't always attack humans, and sometimes we end up becoming mere spectators to the main event. This video shows the moments just after a shark attacked a seal. Surfers scrambled to the shore after an estimated 15-foot great white shark attacked a seal while they were enjoying the water. Lifeguards can be seen ushering the last few surfers inland while the bloody carcass of a seal floating in the water. The shark allegedly took out a seal in the middle of 20 surfers, just 30 feet from the shore. After it was done with business, it simply disappeared deep into the waters without harming anyone else. Number 3. Sea turtle survives tiger shark attack 2022. Not sure what beef sharks have with other animals, but this scuffle with a seal turtle took things too far. It shows a tiger shark trying to turn a sea turtle into its meal, but the little guy wasn't going down without putting up a fight. From the video, you can see the turtle flipping over several times and using its shell to escape the attack. The photographer said the turtle eventually got to shore and survived. Number 2. Caught on camera. Shark bites surfer's leg in Australia, 2020. What was a lovely holiday turned out to be this guy's worst nightmare. This French tourist experienced a very scary moment after nearly escaping a shark that bit him in the leg while surfing in Australia. According to reports, the tourist, known as Dylan Nakis, punched the shark twice when it attacked him. Conveniently, there was a videographer on a cliff filming other surfers. The attention turned to Dylan as he heard the screams. The videographer was able to capture the full incident. Dylan escaped with punctures and lacerations to his leg. Lucky for him, he didn't bleed out enough to attract more sharks his way. Number 1. Teen shark attack Australia 2021. Jack Shaw and his friend Tiarna were neck-deep in the water at the beach in a seaside town in Victoria when they encountered what's thought to have been a reef or copper shark. He suffered a centimeter-deep wound and bite marks on his back. Tiarna got a cut on her hand and a wound on her calf. Despite being bit, Jack faced the shark headstrong. He told reporters that he tried smacking it to get it away and save his friend. It turned around, it got me on my back, and then I said, "Swim!" and I tried as fast as we could to get back to shore, he said. At this point, all he would think about was getting the shark off and getting out of the water. Off-duty lifeguards ran to their rescue when the duo got to shore. They received immediate care, and Jack was well enough to attend school the next day. What a save! Can't imagine the trauma. He must have felt like a superhero. Until next time, adios.